Neal, thanks for joining me. We're looking ahead to tomorrow's FA Cup tie, and it's always a good occasion, isn't it, the FA Cup?
Yeah, I was brought up as a kid on the FA Cup being a major sort of day out. Back in the day, I used to love watching the build up to it, and from 12 o'clock on the coaches and stuff. So the FA Cup's always had an air of excitement for me, and I've had a couple of good runs with teams and some really good ties, and I know the excitement that you feel as a smaller club when you get to that third round draw, if you can get to it. So it starts tomorrow.
They're all tough ones, aren't they, in cup ties? But is this a nice one to start with? It's a local game and should be a good occasion as well.
I wouldn't say it's a nice one as in it's an easy game or anything like that. I think it's good because they're a well-supported team. The crowd will be noisy. The FA Cup, hopefully, to all the sort of smaller teams, all of us teams, brings that little bit of different excitement. I just think that in the FA Cup you get loads of upsets because one team raises their game and the other team doesn't, and we've just got to make sure if we're classed as the favourites that we're not that team that doesn't raise their game.
And preparations have been going well recently, clean sheets on the road and picking up points, so it's positive.
Yeah, we feel like we've left some points out there, particularly in the first few games of the season. But if you'd have said to me a quarter of the way through the season we're in touch, we're in and around the playoffs, I would have probably taken that. And the pleasing thing is we've got a lot of players who, come what pre-season, were long-term injuries that we were trying to get back, and touch wood, most of them are close or already back, or if not close.
What do you expect from Hereford? A tough test, and I suppose you know what they can offer.
Yeah, I think they'll probably be disappointed with their league form, over the course of the start of the season. But I think you've seen it so many times before in the FA Cup. League form goes out the window when you come to the Cup. So although teams might look at us and go they're going well, and look at them and say they're not, the FA Cup produces shocks every single year. We've got to make sure that we're not one of them.
Is it a priority just as much as the league as well? Because I suppose the income for our level is huge as well.
Yeah, I think every time I've ever been involved in a good run, the league form's followed it. So I said to the players, a good FA Cup run is great alongside good form in the league, and we're desperate to make sure that come what that draw time when we're going into the start of January, we want to make sure that we've got the excitement of being in and around a draw.
I think that's the feeling amongst the Moors fans, because we've been so close to the third round on 2-3 occasions. I think this year you think, can it be the one? Yeah,
everyone thinks that every year, and momentum builds. It starts with a tie tomorrow, and then you get through that, and you never know what draw you get. I also like the challenge of even getting to a round where we play against a league team and you're pitching yourself at a level above and seeing whether you can have that challenge. And I know Solihull did great last season and in previous seasons in that respect. So yeah, I've had a couple of good third round ties, Liverpool and Tottenham, and there's nothing better than getting your name out of the hat alongside a big team on the third round.
And just finally, any injury updates to report on?
No, Matt Preston's still not quite right with his knee. He's one that we haven't been out to. Andrew Dallas has had sore ribs for the last few weeks, so we're monitoring him, and we'll make a late decision on whether he's involved in the game tomorrow or not. Other than that, we've stepped up the minutes of Ozzy and various others, so we're happy with where the team is, and we'll look at who whatever team we put out tomorrow. I don't think with the players I've got I could put a weak team out. That's how good things are at the moment, and touch wood that continues.